Are we muted? All right, we seem to have been worked out all the kinks. You can see on screen right now, Rachel won this hand as I stated before. Sorry about the issues with the stream. I think we've got it all worked out though, or maybe we don't. I just saw a little guy pop up, and now we're dropping frames again. All right, we're trying one more reset. Trying to give OBS a kick in the pants, get this thing back to normal. But you can see the standings updating regardless. Jonathan moving further up into the promotion zone. Vincent, unfortunately, falling far out of the promotion area. Rachel actually has moved up a spot, no longer in 24th in the league. Brian just on the cusp, I believe. There's a chance that 19 is a demotion area as well. I'm not sure. But if all is well on the director's end, I think we can get back to showing games fairly soon. Yeah. All right, we're hopping over to an A2 table. That was already in progress. And getting back to it. Oh, we're still early on in this game. We've got trying to remember everyone's names. We don't have it.
I don't know who Oya
Updated
is,
on
but
the.
we've got Christine, Kenyon, and Luce around the table.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Each.
It looks like they've won 2 different hands as Oya, or at least Tenpai. And Kenyon has made a Dora 2 of Yanmen Reach, waiting on the 3/6 Mon. Which is 2 3 Mons, and that's it.
Oh wow.
Okay, that's Sumo, and I was like, why is that tile lit up? Because it was a Sumo, but it was no Yaku.
Yeah. Kind of an unfortunate occurrence there, but now we're moving back towards normality for this hand. Although I can still wait on that 9 pin. This is kind of a odd call on that 4, so
Oh, pretty hard.
starting to
It's
feel.
pretty hard to justify just throwing the Dora, though. So that might be the end. Although it is Suji, but it's also Dora.
Long pause here.
Don't.
Everyone carefully considering their options before discarding, but we will see a deal in anyway. No Ura. but 5,200 for a 40 foo hand. Heading into East 2, we have updated our what do you call this? Our sidebar overlay. And now we
Done.
can see where everyone is in the standings. Everyone in this game representing negative gang. Whether they're aware of the existence of negative gang or not. Yeah, Loose is the only one in the demotion area, but everyone in this
Gee.
game trying to get themselves back over that 0 mark.
Choosing to get rid of the Dora accepting block for a Chanta. That actually probably might be easier to win than waiting on the Dora.
Nice
Looks like
Onko fill
Tenpai.
there.
Yeah. That is Tenpai for 3 Mon 2 pin Onko, or Shabo rather.
Eat.
Chooses Dorichi.
I like it.
Loose immediately draws it.
Oh my god, don't do it. Thank you.
Yeah.
There's still one 3-mon or one 2-pin, sorry, left. 3-mon is not dead, but unlikely to go anywhere.
Ouch.
Definitely not from Christine's hand.
There's the Dora.
That's
The
rough.
only thing about getting rid of a Dora accepting shape is that it might be easier to win if you're getting the 1 Han elsewhere, but if you draw the Dora back,
Yeah.
just really hard to go anywhere unless you just throw the Dora. But
Or draw another one.
there's a Ricci here, so we have to be careful.
Oh god.
Yeah, we're gonna see some sort of Dora Tanki. Okay, the weight.
There's that other
Kenyan's weight is all
2.
held now. Oh,
Oh!
okay.
Wow.
Well, there's still there's still one of those left. No,
Oh
there's
my
not.
god. No one's
The
winning.
second I open my mouth, it's like a
This game is over. We are going to 1 Honba. Oh man.
fourth. That's the fourth 7 Mon, but I don't know what you're gonna do with it.
Gotta call a really dumb con.
Oh no!
No!
Like the only tile that can beat you in dealing was like moving that sequence.
Oh,
Oh,
2
gross.
Ura on a 50-50. Oh no. That feels bad. That does not feel good. That 7-mon really likes sticking together, huh?
I guess so, yeah.
Actually, look at Christine's hand here. This is already Ishan.
Kenyon's got good chances at Itzu here. Loose's hand looks pretty close. Not Ishan 10, but it's 2 Shan 10 with a Tanyao.
Handful of good hands.
And Steven's hand is the slowest, but it certainly is not. Well, actually, Kenyon's hand is probably a little bit slower.
Yeah. He'll take that over the 9-mon. Ooh, interesting for Kenyon. The
It's
East is
already
one to
dead,
cut.
so you can't pawn it.
Oh no, it's twice. Oh jeez.
Yes.
Never mind. Not that interesting.
リーチ
This is though
Finally, 10 pi, and it's another
on
Shavo.
a weight.
A single weight on an 8 pin. No, it's dead.
チ
It's held. I shouldn't say it's dead. We've seen held tiles come out.
Yeah.
But this will, we can say it's definitely safe to say this will not be 1 by 2.
Yeah, it's tough to wrench this 8-pin out of this hand. 4-pin might be the only tile that does it, and even then it's not for sure. Great draw for Kenyan. Taking another step closer to Itsu. Or Chinitsu. I'm making calls if I'm Kenyan here, just whenever I
You
can.
just gotta brave. Oh, that's Suji, so it's not terrible. You just gotta brave the. Those tiles are all very. Trying to find a safe tile here is pretty difficult against both Kenyan and the Ricci. Yep.
ロン
Mhm. What is it with her too on Ricci no Mi?
The Mahjong gods gift you for being aggressive and silly.
I see 789 Sanchoku. This was a little more obvious.
Yeah.
It's also 6 blocks, and if you pawn the Haku, then the Sanchoku becomes significantly harder to win. But it really depends on what's drawn.
That'll help and get rid of that low Manzu shape. Now you just
Yeah, I
need
like that.
9
Well,
mana.
that backfired. I was gonna say
Oh,
I like that because it's more. It's
jeez.
not as efficient, but the value's there. But we see Luce not being afraid of a free 10. Too far from 10 pi to really care. You can always just choose to drop the block later.
No pawn. At least not yet.
It's going to be one of those situations where the game was like,
ポン
no, you were meant to have 2, 3, 4 Sanchoku. Why didn't you see that?
ポン
But more looking at the other hands, Kenyan is 2 Shanten for Pinfu, chance at Ipeiko with mostly safe tiles that are extra in the hand to get rid of.
Nice.
And Stevens is called now, still Ishan 10, but just too Nomi, wanting to move things along.
Christine's got some interesting stuff going on. You wish you could have those 1-pin back, but that's obviously hindsight.
スモ
Well, June. All right. Dealer now looking at Pinfu. Tanya, maybe.
Seems like it. Draws the Dora, just cuts it away, so definitely has a plan here.
Mm-hmm. That's a nice draw.
Christine's got some very similar shapes. That Anko will probably make it not be Pinfu, but it is Ishan 10 right now with Ryanmen.
Beautiful.
Across is well, that pretty much tells me that Kenyon wants the Honitsu with the Dora.
Yeah. Wow.
Luce
Very nice
has
draws for people.
Luz has the 789 Sanshoku again.
Yeah, that 6 seals it. Well, there was the 4 so discarded, so that doesn't help. But hey,
Oh, now there's a tiny out potential if you just cutting the
yep,
ones for Christine.
great. More value. And finally, a pair for
Everybody's
Steven.
hands just marching forward. Looks pretty good. I have a feeling we'll see Christine or Steven get Tenpai though before anyone else.
地位
No, what are
Oh,
you
I'm
cheating
gonna go for
for? I guess because you're dealer. Ah,
地位
Christine dodges the deal-in for now. But for how long? That Honitsu is not quite ready for Kenyon across the table.
I feel like the only thing that's gonna keep Christine from dealing in is just not getting Tenpai.
Mm-hmm.
If you draw a 2 or a 5 so, you can change your pair if you're so inclined. And that is
Still not Tenpai.
yeah.
ポン
The Manzu shape is the Sozu shape is just not great. Okay, we've got 3 Sotanki,
Great.
which is
That's not going to work.
completely held, but maybe
Yeah.
change it.
Obviously can easily change.
That's not helpful either. But if you change the pair to okay, dodges it.
Wow.
I think it might have more to do with Kenyon's calls
リー
than
チ
anything Steven is doing.
Yeah, that's fair.
And Luce manages to get the 789 Sanchoku waiting on the 7, so there's
チ
one.
Who will win? Whose bomb goes off first? Well, that'll be the 3-sided weight.
No,
Gee.
he left Tenpai.
Oh, right. That's so sad.
So Christine is waiting on the 6 so. Kenyon's waiting on the 3 so. Luce is waiting on the 7 so.
Wow.
We got this Formon Tanki that is dead. There are none left. So everyone's weights are terrible.
Nice. Looks like the
There are no 6s either. Okay,
7 so has
15 to
one
drop
left.
Tenpai.
1 7 so left. No 3 so left. No 6 so left. So, congrats, Luce. You won the availability lottery. Let's see if you can get it in these last few draws.
I assume
Swap to the 2 makes absolutely no difference.
no. I wouldn't have been surprised if Kenyon just dropped the
ポン
tune for safety, but
Not gonna give that final draw to Luce.
it's an interesting pawn because it didn't get Tenpai, but it also gave the Ricci the Haite, so it was pretty
Yeah,
risky.
kind of interesting there.
Okay. Kenyon is Ishanten already. Perfect Ishanten. And not much else remarkable other than Steven has the pair of non to try to make a quick hand, but hard to call it that quick when somebody's already Ishanten.
I'll turn off that call button. Nice. Dama. Or, yeah, Dama for now. I wonder why. It's not likely to get rid of that 9 mon and change to Tanyao, so still hasn't turned off that call button either. I wonder what Kenyon's
リーチ
plan is here.
Well, it's going to be Karagiri Ricci now. I don't know. I don't know why Kenyon waited to begin with, but Sumogiri Ricci is pretty suspect. So
Yeah.
I guess I can understand waiting until you can Karagiri Ricci instead.
Unko. Kind of fun.
See Shanten, but I have to push the Dora.
Oof.
Reach.
Is going to do it though.
Oh, wow.
Green, green,
Strong
green.
plays.
Just draws another one, of course.
No. Oh, so sad. I don't see any 5-pin, and there's still 2 2-pin left, so they're just stuck deep in the wall, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like there's only 3 of the 4-7, so still remaining.
Two remaining.
And still all the 5-pin are in the wall.
That's crazy. If this happened in one of our earlier games too.
相撲
There's one. Ura? Nice.
And gets the Ura, gets the Mangan. Big win for Kenyon. Bring her over 50k.
Winyan. I'm not sorry.
Not a bad starting hand for Christine. You really want to
Not
utilize this
at
Dora.
all.
You really want to utilize this Dora, though. I guess if you get Tenpai soon, you could just snap Ricci what you have, but the 8-pin is mostly held, so it's probably not gonna
Yeah. I
work
mean,
itself out.
if you draw around that Dora, then you're obviously discarding the 7-9 pin.
That solves the problem
Ooh,
somewhat.
there you go.
Because early on, I would have no issues reaching the one so North Shabo anyway.
Oh, I would have loved that.
As a dealer, because you're very likely to win it. It's a great weight for
I
early
like
reach.
that a whole lot. Rose is upset about Winyan, I think.
Okay.
In chat. No, I refuse to apologize. Christine trying to wide the amount of tiles that this shape can accept.
I would have loved to see keeping the 8, just because you can get Sanchoku in both directions, because you have the 5, 6, 7, 8. So
But you've already discarded 9. It's
it
too
doesn't
risky.
matter. You'll keep it until
Doesn't
you draw
matter.
something. If you draw the 7, then you can cut the 8. Just wait on the 6. You don't reach for 10. I get it. It's fine. But what if you drew like just right?
What if you drew just right? Kenyon's Tenpai looking for a better weight before hitting that button.
Okay, 7 mon only. Yep. And very wide Ishanten for Christine here. Looking at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mon, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So give Tenpai.
Nice.
So almost all the Sozu.
Love that.
Not all the weights are good, and you have to cut a Dora if you get into Tenpai and Sozu, but it is
Yeah,
very
you're really hoping to Draw 4 6
リー
mana.
チ
Oh, gross.
Can be saved by the good Pinzu draw here, though. Two pin is kind of tragic though because it's
Yeah,
free.
but do you discard Dora into this reach? Because
Now you do
well, now
it.
you can.
I feel like it's the commentator's thing. You just
Oh yeah.
speak it into being. Kenyan
I've
is
been trying
black
to
and
bait the
tenpai.
commentator thing all night, and then when I
リー
wasn't
チ
trying, that's when it happens.
Kenyan left tenpai and got and rebuilt a Ryanmen tenpai
Amazing.
and recheat.
Love that.
ロン
Oof. Just didn't want to let go of that Dora even when it was safe.
So
And
Kenyan chased, so it
paid
wasn't
for it.
safe.
Oh, right. But it would reach on the 8 mon. I don't know.
Yeah, you find yourself dealing Dora into 2/5 on the Patsu turn. It's not very pleasant.
No, not pleasant at all.
Well, Kenyan's starting
Wow,
to
look
pair
at
of tone.
Christine.
Christine's hand is really nice, and she does need some big value here to come within kind of striking range of loose.
Uh, actually, like, I would take any of these high pie.
Yeah, they're all pretty good. It's an excellent draw.
Excellent. That's another good one. Christine just looking for a couple more Pinzu to get rid of these other honors. And have a closed Honitsu hand early. Hopefully.
Didn't see a pawn there. I don't know if maybe we're thinking Honitsu Toy Toy. A little bit too wimpy or something. I'm not sure. The closed hand also would obviously be much better, but
Where?
the
Oh,
three pin
I
could
see.
have been a pawn. There's a delay on it.
I think looking at the 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, I mean,
it's
cut off the 1/2 completely. You basically
yeah.
hoping to draw another one.
リーチ
Looking for 3 so only.
It's a reach. It's a Dora 1 Reachy.
Sanso, I guess. But
I didn't know Loose was like Church of Sanzo, so I think it's
yeah,
got the value of Reach Dora 1.
that's a great draw for Kenyon. Now just looking to fill in one last shape. And Christine just not having any luck drawing Pinzu. Thank you.
It's got to speak the Pinzu into existence.
Nice.
Oh no.
Oh no. Sanso. Oh
4
no. Pays to believe, I guess. Or not even.
Now this is going to be Loose's hurrah to try to get above 30,000, but pretty safely in third now, I would say.
And pretty safely got a
Some reasonable shapes in Adora, but Kenyon looks to be maybe the fastest hand if she can get the Hatsu.
yeah.
Christine is also has a Yakuhai pair to call, but I don't know what the approach is from 900 points.
Right. That's I'm never calling in that position for anything. Unless I'm just tilted fully and I just want to end this game and go home. Drop one pin there. Nice draw for loose. You could stretch loose's hand into Sanshoku.
There's the much needed
Boom.
fifth block. Kenyon is Ishanten now. Not easy to fill this in. Oh, just draw it.
Well,
Non-tanki or
just,
Hakutanki?
just
This is Hakutanki.
oh, nice. Loose one step closer, but trying to fill in 2 Kanchan.
That's better.
That'll do it.
One less Kanchan to fill in. Dora pickup for Steven that fits nicely into the hand, but it's not quite there. It's Ishanten though. Oh, even better. Now it's perfect
Sumo.
Ishanten. Oh,
Wow.
Sumo your Tanki.
Oh man.
Great outcome for Kenyon there though.
Christine not really loving that result. She was last outside of the demotion zone. Whew. And now she's in chat saying it's a shit game. Oh no. Sorry, Christine. Falls deep into the
Yeah,
demotion zone, unfortunately.
the silver lining there with Kenyon taking that little win is that Luce didn't have a chance to get over 30,000.
Mhm.
Because if Luce even runs someone else for 7,700 or something as Oya, and it's not Christine. Christine still has the effect of losing 5,000 points because of the Uma swap.
Yikes. Yeah, that I mean, if you want a silver lining, there it is. Okay. Not sure where we're headed from here, but we'll take a look at the standings. Sure. Uh, let's see. Who's sticking out here? Eric has no last places here. Um, 6/3. Interesting. Uh, let's see. Looking around at the many, many other games that have been played today. Wednesday, as always, one of our most popular uh game days. There's a B2 game where Garth maybe as expected took a first place. He was in fourth at some point in that game. This is kind of a crazy game that I'm looking at. Number 5183. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Mongon hands. A lot of lead changes in this one. Wish we had seen that. Let's see, what else do we have going on? Very normal game, number 5181, where an A2 table. Oh wait, did we broadcast that one? Yeah, we did.
No, we had with another game in the logs is when the Rachel, Brian, Vincent, Jonathan table that we were previously covering finished their third game, and Rachel ended up winning that one. Brian took probably a well needed positive 11 in second.
Yeah, not a single lead change in that game. By halfway through East 1, everyone's positions were determined. I think there will be Other games starting soon. Oh, Garth took a B3 game will be starting soon. We will be broadcasting. Um, I'm looking at a game where Garth took fourth in B2. If I'm at that table playing against a pro and he takes fourth, I'm kind of excited. Lots of action around the league today. I think there will be games starting shortly. Not I think. I just trying to kill a couple minutes. So we may just step away for a couple minutes just to kind of stop me from trying to fill dead air. We will be back with some broadcasts in just a few minutes. Hey, we're back. Um, Getting right into it. We see a probable Tanyao hand for our dealer Aaron. Holding on to a Dora, but not necessarily connected yet. Let's see, we got a pair of the Yakuhai East for Ricky. A bit of too many pairs and a Kanchan for, well, not Kanchan, Penchan for David. And Jeffrey looking at Anko of 8mon. Kind of just a breachable hand here. Nice shape fill in for Ricky. Sorry, I'm getting used to the new names. I'm honestly, if I'm Ricky here, I probably am getting rid of my easts and taking this hand to Tanya out. Or at least Pinfu. Drop those easts, they mean nothing. Nice fill in for David there, the 1-2-3 mon. Now a lot less tough shapes to fill in. There we go. Finally letting the east go. Not sure where Steve's at. Steve, if you're muted, then please unmute. But I don't. Yeah. Steve will be back soon. Dealer is one away from Tempai, but still holding on to this Dora, hoping for that to join part of the hand, and now Reach is making that Dora much harder to discard. The Reach, in fact, waiting on 1-4 mon, but dodged by David for now. But gonna have to fold that hand or draw very, very lucky. I'm looking at the percentage of Sumogiri in Aaron's hand. This is gotta be frustrating. Only 4 draws have actually been added to the hand in the entire game. As dealer, that is not a fun feeling.
Sumo.
Wow, Sumo. Reach,
What?
Epot,
What did I
Sumo.
just sit back down to?
just a little Hanemon. Could have easily been Baimon.
Okay.
Welcome
If you
back.
have bravery enough to jam the Dora into a Ricci, then I guess you deserve your reward.
All right. Moving on to East 2. Ricky's got tiles.
Doesn't everyone have tiles?
Yeah. I just don't have much more to say about these ones. David, a couple weird shapes, but a couple very friendly shapes. That hand is Ishan. Jeffrey in Toyman's seat. That hand's okay. There's a lot of potential for it to improve its shapes that it's looking for, at least, but I don't know how much value is in here. And then Aaron. Nice shapes. You've got 2 completed blocks, you got your pair, and then you've got some easy to fill in other shapes as well in the
A nice
Monzu.
Ishanten, yeah. It would be. I think it'd be a little nicer if the 4 or 5 pin were still in the hand, and I spoke that Ippei
Oh
out loud for the
man,
game.
brutal.
Reach.
Oh, we see David pair up that door in north, but now a reach. And David's potential weight is not looking very good. Interesting.
It's actually good because you don't want to. I could see
You
him
don't,
on the Dora.
right.
So it's dead though, so you don't want to wait on the Dora. I feel like he's just going to deal in if he gets dead by.
Yeah. That won't deal in. Worried about the 3-mon as well.
This is one of those things where
Everyone
if you're David, you're trying to wonder like how much value could they possibly have?
right.
Because you see all four Dora, there aren't any more. Fortunately or unfortunately, I'm going to look at it. This 5/8 is
リーチ
nearly impossible to fill, and he managed to fill it in the
Wow.
only way that he doesn't deal in. How many tiles are left? None.
Mhm.
There's a five. There's a single 5 pin. There's a single 5
There's
pin.
I don't know how scared Jeffrey is of discarding this 8-pin. Looking at
It
these
looks
discards.
so safe. Pinzu is so cheap on this board
Yeah.
because as David managed to draw like every 6 and 7 pin in existence, it seems like.
And now Ricky's reached 10 pi. I don't know how tempted he is to call reach here.
It's gonna Dama 1/9
Yeah.
Cabo. Actually, might be the most live of all the weights. I mean, the four mon is dead, like it's held completely.
Yeah, leaving 10 pi. Not even ready to discard West.
Well, it's completely live, other than being the door indicator. It actually hasn't been cut at all.
I look at the door indicator like a cut, but maybe that's my problem.
Maybe that is your convinced. Now you can change to a West Shabo.
West. Oh man.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Yes. Love that. That's the most exciting Ryukyoku I've seen all day.
The last 5 pin was in the dead wall, I guess.
Friso Anko. That means you are blessed this game.
Well, Aaron's got a pair of Dora and a bunch of Pinzu pairs and a pair of Non, so we may see a
ポン
either Chi a couple times for a Honitsu or Paul and everything.
Oh, almost certainly now.
Or you don't even have to Chi, just draw.
Yeah. You still will cheat though.
Of course, yeah, you want to move closer to 10 pi. Keeping on to these, I mean, I guess you have to get rid of them at some point, but I don't know about keeping on these Sozu instead of the honors. Just because
Mhm.
after you opponent the West, you're not going to be able to use them. Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
That's 3 Dora. That's spicy.
And once you get rid of those Sozu, you've got Mongon value sitting there. With Jeffrey's Pinzu shape being as wide as it is, not discarding any of them to Aaron's frustration, I'm sure.
I've got an Ishan now for Ricky as well.
Maybe the 8 comes out now.
ポン
This hand technically 10 pi, but obviously the 6 and 9 will not deal in with no Yaku.
Obviously hoping for a Toy upgrade, but that is still not 10 pi, as odd as it looks.
Yeah.
Rian men both need to fill up. Actually, this is a 5/6/7 Sanchoku chance as well.
Hmm.
There we go. There's the Toy.
Toy.
Yeah, Toy Dora 3.
Just as good as
The 8
Onitsu
is
Door
live.
3.
The 8 is live, so Jeffrey keeping that non as a safe tile, I'm guessing.
Yeah, not much else to do with it. And there's the sumo. That'll put Aaron back over 30K. And now we're looking at
Pom.
it's a hand of shapes. I don't really see where this one wants to go.
This wants to go
Ricci.
either Ricci Nomi or you draw some good tiles and end up cutting away your north pair.
Mm-hmm.
Make a little bit more out of it. You already have a call from Jeffrey of Hatsu, which is just kind of an attempt to move things along, it seems, win a quick hand.
Get to my dealership.
And Aaron has a pair of the Dora, so and also 2 other pairs. So none of these spark a lot of joy.
No, not particularly.
Jeffrey has
I
an
guess
outside chance at Chanta with this as well, and that's probably the best value upgrade.
Aaron could kick this over to Tanya, but have it to discard the 2 Dora. It's not going to happen. So everyone's kind of
Aaron
just a
could get a
little
pin.
slow.
Aaron could get a Pinhu out of this, but it requires, as it stands, precisely a 7 mon and a 5 so that helps a ton actually, because that
Yeah.
makes a better block. But I don't like that.
No, that should have been 8 mon. Or not, whatever.
Doesn't help. I mean,
No.
now you need a 7 mon, and then you need something else.
Yeah. And 7 mon is quickly being just hoarded. I'm kind of surprised by no push for Honitsu there. Like, just get rid of the other 1 pin and keep those honors, but obviously the tune's not worth keeping.
Dora draw just throws it.
Toss it. Not real. See, there's
I
if
can't
you
really pawn it because there's no Yaku.
if you kept the Haku and that north, you would have had
Maybe I
pair
don't know
there.
what this is.
Nice.
David's still 2 Shantan, but the shapes are excellent.
Jeffrey really hoping for a 3 mon, but looking around at his 1 left.
Okay, we got Anko Headless.
Yep.
Tenpai on any number of tiles. That is not one of them.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it's 2, 3, 4, 5 mon, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. No, nothing else. Nothing. I mean, not so pin. Rather. Oh,
Con.
Yeah.
Tenpai.
Love
Yeah, I'm
it.
sitting here
Love
misspeaking.
it. That Con added at least 1 Dora, so
I think I would have preferred the 5 so Ricci here instead, because then you get the 4 more Fu. So if you sumo, you get 60 Fu.
5 so.
Yeah, making your making the 5 so Ricci. 5 pin Ricci. I'm sorry.
I was
My God, I think I've been commentating too long. 5 pin Ricci, because then you lock in the 6 pins as Uncle.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just 4 more Fu on top of the 16, so you get 20 precisely. Then if you sumo your round men, you actually go up to the next tier.
There's the room. 5 Aura! Oh my god!
Oh my God. Okay.
8 Han Baimon from the 5 Uradora. My goodness. That makes this game look a little different.
I think it
Wow.
would have been more poetic justice against my commentary if the 5 pin was that 5th Dora instead of the 5 mil. Here I am going on about Foo, but who cares if you get a Baimon?
Yeah. What's foo? My hand's worth 24,000. Oh my goodness. Clip it.
Anyway, now that we've come down from that, this
Yeah.
hand I'm
Speak for
gonna say I
yourself.
like Ricky's hand the best just because of the shapes in it, but, David's hand is not bad, it's more of a matter of, like, what does it want to be? That's really helpful to give it some direction. Actually, the 7 mon's great here.
Nice.
And doesn't want it.
Doesn't I maybe looking at the 2, 4, 6 thinking I don't know. I really don't.
It's probably Cheetoy, yeah, but it's 4
But
pairs, I
we're
don't really
still only 5 pairs.
only 4 pairs, actually, but that's about when people start looking at
Or
it.
4, 4.
I mean, you could theoretically there cut the 4 mon and lose acceptance of nothing. Like, the 3 mon still comes in, the 5 mon still comes in.
Well, 5 on.
Because if you keep the 7, like,
Oh, I see.
rewind 3 turns and go back to when
Yes,
the 7
yes.
mon was in the hand. If you cut the 4 mon, you don't lose acceptance of anything but 4 mon again for your Cheetoy.
Interesting.
I know people don't often like to
Yeet.
cut from the middle of shapes, but we have Ricci.
I think
3,
it's
6.
less about not liking and more about not recognizing.
Yes. That's pin to Ricci, 3, 6, pin, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 held.
Aaron's still looking for that Monzu shape to fill in. So that she can chase with a reach of her own.
I was thinking here that if David draws the 3 pin, it's the only tile that allows him to continue pushing and not heal in.
Right.
Boom.
Interesting. Will you see the 3?
Boom.
Yes, you will. Not a great place to be for Jeffrey, but it still only is East round. And you're getting your first dealership right now. With the fake dice on gun hand.
It's not terrible to start with, to start a rally with, and get the pair of Chun, a floating Dora, and then a pair and 2 Ryeonmen. So you're already really wanting to just draw something around the Dora and at least try to win Chun Dora.
Mm-hmm. The long hesitation over whether west or south. I don't really.
Oh, no, there's no hesitation at all. You just drew next to the Dora like you wanted. The Chuns are not held, so you could up that
Oh!
a little bit.
Dice on gun real?
Boom.
Don't discard that Hatsu. You are minus 54. Or minus 5,400. hold on to this
If you're
dream.
not gonna ever discard the Hatsu, you may as well just go for a Honitsu while we're at it, because it's your fourth block in the close part of the hand.
That's true.
But well, Hatsu's already once cut, so.
But just once.
Mm-hmm.
The dream lives.
8-pin here is fine. Yeah.
Come on, someone discard
Maybe
Chun.
you can win Shosangen too. I don't know, but
I've gotten Shosangen once and Daisangen once. Oh,
Boom.
there's the Chun. Now what do we see?
Pinzu are the two.
Yeah, it's got to be one of those. If it was the Hatsu, I'd be very sad.
Do you pawn again and drop the Pinzu? No.
Hell yeah.
You're
No,
not gonna,
no.
you're not gonna be able to get. You're not gonna be able to get the Daisangen if you do that anyway.
Yeah. Come on, just draw another Hatsu.
Still two in the wall. No.
Ah! All right. I think I still call one mon.
I mean, keep the Hatsu anyway.
Yeah, and keep the Hatsu and get Shosangen and Honitsu.
If you draw it, you can. Yeah, you can either drop the one mons and try to not get the Honitsu and just get Shosangen Dora, which is Mungan, or you can go for the Hane.
I mean, if you draw 3/6 pin, you're dropping that Hatsu, right?
Yes. As dealer, it's 5,800. At least get you out of the negative.
Yeah.
Oh, going for the Honitsu.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
But the one is dead, so you can't actually win it.
Drop that 4.
I mean, you can
One's
drop the 4
dead.
all you want, but you can't win the hand because there's nothing you could pawn to get into Tenpai.
Oh.
Yeah. One mon was the play because everything. This just cannot get into Tenpai, which is sad. Well, I can get into Tenpai. It can't be 1.
But but I want it to win.
There's an avenue where if the 4/5 mon was farther away from the ones, you could hold them in hopes to draw a 2 or a 3, but it's just a bunch of overlap now.
You just need to draw another 2 so and or sorry, 2 mon and another. And then get a 3 mon.
And there aren't enough turns left, but there's merit to even keeping that 9 and trying to chi back the 8 that you.
Hey, we're
Yeah,
Tenpai,
you got Tenpai
baby.
anyway. Okay.
We got there.
Because there's a whole thing like if you drop the tile already, somebody's just going to feed it to you again. If you need to chi it for Tenpai and you just think the tiles aren't coming, oh, here we go again.
Nice. Love it.
I'm going to give my theory rant while we're watching another Dyson attempt. Quickly round the table before we get back to the interesting dragons. Aaron has tiles, as you said before.
Yeah.
It's not great, but there's a couple Ryamen shapes to work with in there. Ricky has a pretty good hand, but it's still there's a couple key shapes that need to fill in. Looks like it's going to be Riichi Nomi though, unless you can form an Ipeiko or get rid of a pair.
Boom.
And David has also like 2 penchons. It does not spark a lot of joy. This time we've got 3 Chun in the wall.
Yeah, this late still only 1 Chun discarded.
Well, you can't discard what you're not holding, so.
I just mean from Jeffrey's point of view, he's only seeing the 1.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
Again, we're going Manzu Honitsu. Hopefully this time we don't end up on an empty weight. I cannot blame him for trying here because this is just the manga.
Boom.
I mean, Tuhan is too sad in this case.
Yeah.
Not even thinking about the dice again because there's no Chun. Well, there's a Chun across the way. I don't know when Ricky drew it.
Ricky drew that very recently, and it was not the present in the hand a couple turns ago. Nice.
I think one Montanki could be a little tricky after pointing the 2, but
It's been discarded twice already.
yeah. Oh, there we go. There we go.
There we go.
Mangan
Love it.
Tenkai. Very live. 1 tile held to the 8.
Oh my god. That's not normal for what we've seen so far in this table today.
And really only Aaron has a shot of shutting this down at the moment with the hands on the board. Maybe a Chi Toy from Ricky now with that swap. Chi Toy Ishan 10. Aaron is an Itsu. Actually, Itsu Pinfu. Tenpai. 3-6 Mon, so.
And got the tough part complete with the Itsu. Six Mon would be a very sad double roan for whoever
Yeah, both of these guys
happens to
very
deal
well.
that in.
It's an interesting little pause there. I'm like, I wouldn't fold anything here. At this score line, I feel like everything, if it doesn't sumo, it goes into the middle.
Yeah. Nothing's stopping me right now. No, don't. It's in their discards. It's fine.
Trying to convince themselves it's safe, I guess.
All you have to do is look at the discards.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Dum.
That's just super unfortunate. That wave was super live on both sides, and yeah, it gets the error.
Oh, Jeffrey. I don't like that at all. Jeez. This would be one of those quit Mahjong forever games for me.
Three players with a Yakuhai pair, so we'll see who pulls fastest.
Boom.
There we go. Double
There we
south.
go.
Boom.
I don't know what you really do if you're in Ricky's position here. You do have the all-S dealership, so it's not completely hopeless, but it's very challenging.
All last?
Yeah,
for Ricky?
All-S, what? Jeffrey, rather. What you do with your Jeffrey in this position, because you've taken a north pawn and the hand is worth 1,000 points.
Yeah.
But you do have a chance at the all-S rally, so.
Well, I'll root for you when the time comes.
Chi.
Looking for a pair now, Ricky. Or not Ricky. No, I'm doing it. Jeffrey.
I don't have the names on what I'm looking at, so I've just committed them to memory, and memory is faltering.
I've got the 2 monitors up so I can glance over. Anyway, Ishan 10 for Aaron.
2-5 Mon, 10 pi for Ricky. 2-5 pin, 10 pi. Gee, I need to stop.
Chi.
And now Tenpai, looking for 4-7 Mon.
Mon. Yeah, I've got the suit right this time. This 4-7 Mon is incredibly dead.
Yeah.
Chi.
It's 2 tiles.
Oh, nice. Jeffrey's got the fake Honutsu up.
It's 1 tile.
Sumo.
Yuck.
That was pretty live, so that doesn't surprise me.
Wow, 3 players well over 40K.
All players holding one of the Chundora.
That is gross.
So who it's a game of chicken. Who's going to drop it first? Because none of them are going to be able to win on it unless they Tangi on it. And Ricci
Oh
before they all come
god.
away.
7、
Yeah, it's not very common to see a game where 3 players are over 40K.
Yeah. And well over 40K.
Yeah. Might be a decision on whether we on Chi that's that 3 you could. It definitely is over the threshold of number of tiles you could call. Well, I'm definitely not sure I like this preemptive Chi by Ricky just because it's
Yeah.
the Hatazuki Hatsu is so
リーチ、
hard to get because it's door indicator.
Especially with a Ricci on turn 2.
This is just
Well,
Ricci
not turn 2.
normally, but it's everybody's so close together that even an Uradora can shake things up.
Yeah.
And everybody drops their Dora. Oh, they just draw the Hatsu, that's fine.
Jesus. Just sumo, baby. That's what makes the game
How early this Ricci
easy.
is, for how early
4、
this Ricci is, 6-9 is
Shit.
incredibly dead, but it
4、
comes out anyway.
Hell yeah. Does not change much there. Little Honitsu hand for Ricky.
I mean, if things ended as the way they were right now, Ricky would get a plus 11.9 third. Which is, I don't, have we seen a third that high ever in this league history?
I will have to check the record on that. Nate says he might have had one last season. 2 third places over 40K.
Okay,
My
so
god. Nathan, our director in the background there.
I guess it
Can't
has
see him,
happened
but
before then, but I don't know. It still seems surprising to me.
it is wild. And to be in a position where you're over 40K, you normally expect to be in first or second, and then you're like second at the worst. But to get a negative UMA when you're over 40K, or I guess not negative, it'd be 0, but come on. David looking at some interesting shapes. This could go Chitoy, this could go Ipeko.
How about Sanshoku? What's he not see in it?
Sanshoku.
I mean,
I
you really need a 4-pin pretty badly, otherwise it's not happening. But now it's just Cheeto.
oh Chitoy. Nothing else.
I mean, you can. There's a pivot here. If you draw 5, if you draw a 2 or 5 mon, you can drop your 1-pin pair.
Mm-hmm. Then get back towards Ipeko.
For folks that aren't a fan of Cheetoy, that is an option.
We'll put a trigger warning up for Chitoy. Looking around at some of the other hands.
Even that is something you could drop the ones.
Jeffrey, I believe, is Ishan.
David believes in the Cheetoy.
Nice.
Yes, Jeffrey's Ishan. I think Aaron has just been playing safely. I don't see it like there was a couple draws that progressed it, but they just the other things came out.
maybe not seeing the value that is worth chasing after with everything so tenuous right now, score wise.
This is one of those hands where everyone's drawing pairs again as well, it seems.
Hmm.
People are having more luck pairing things up than filling Ryanmen's.
Long pause here for Ricky. Not sure what he's
It's
gonna
just
do.
6 blocks. So yep.
Yep.
With Haku being live at 9, so pair drop makes the most sense.
No, I didn't notice until now, but Jeffrey's got 3 Dora.
Mm-hmm. Can't find his way into Tenpai.
No,
Benny Shanten for
quite a bit.
4
At
turns
least
at least.
4 turns. There.
Could drop the 1 pin and try to palm.
Yeah.
Right? Since being no 10 here is kind of bad because you can let Aaron overtake.
I'd like someone to win this hand. Ricky
Gee.
making or Jeffrey making a switch there. Now can start calling for Tanyao. With that 3 Dora,
Boom.
definitely worth the shift.
And Ricky's still not even
Oh,
10 pi. That's not 10 pi because we gave up on the Chi toy.
oh right. Ah,
That call doesn't do anything.
no. This one would
Gee.
though. Senpai.
Boom.
Ooh, and you get another draw now. Didn't do anything with it though.
That pawn doesn't even make 10 pi either.
Boom.
That pawn does, and that draw does nothing.
Yep. Can't even deal in if you tried. Well, that'll crush the top
That
even
makes this
closer.
really tight. Jeez.
Jeez. All last. First and third are separated by 1,500 points.
2,500.
2,500. Man.
With a Homba, that means even from Ricky's standpoint, 2 Hansumo is fine.
That is wild.
Because 2 Hansumo would close a 2,500 point gap exactly. So if there was no Homba, Ricky and David would tie in that case. But since there is a Homba, Ricky would win with a 2 Hansumo.
Who would win if there was a tie? It would be Ricky.
No, it's split Uma.
Split?
Yeah, this league splits Uma on ties.
Okay. I like that more. Seems more fair.
Yeah, we've seen some interesting stuff in different games here and there, like 2 players, all 3 players above 30K and second and third ties, so they get a 2.5 Uma, stuff like that.
Weird.
I think the league has been going on long enough now that we've seen about every weird iteration of those ties.
Oh, never. Every?
Well, we got Nathan whispering to us here that we haven't seen 4 below, but that's
4 below.
4 players below 30,000. It's almost impossible. Like
Just if there's a pile of reach sticks on the
not
table?
even that. Like 3 players could be just below 30K, and then the player who's above 30K could reach themselves down, and then it goes to no 10 or it goes to Ryokoku.
Ugh.
But I guess all four players would have to be 10 pi. But then, so I don't know how. It's very rare anyway. Well, David trying to end this is 10 pi with 4-7. So
Gee.
Ricky's forcing a Honitsu to have the value.
And Jeffrey, of course, of all people,
Gee,
has this disconnected 7, so to deal in as dealer on this all last. Hey, never mind.
Well,
Keep it.
the 8 is bad too.
Oh shit, you're right. God.
5-8, 5-8.
Ah!
And that's enough. That should be enough for Ricky to take the game. Well, I
Oh
missed the
man.
2 Dora completely. Apologize to the people watching.
Jeffrey.
I was like, this is 3,900 points. No, it is not.
I hate to like pour more gasoline on the fire, but I am now curious what the biggest negative in our league history is. This is not the worst I hear.
Well,
Man, that
we
is
did have a
just
double Yakuman deal in, so
oh, that's so unfortunate for Jeffrey there. That minus 72 when you're now seeing the scores update just plummets right into the demotion zone. Mhm. Uh, I think now we're going to switch over from this table to another A2 match. We'll be right back as we update the overlay here. But man, just looking at this game again, plus a positive 14.4 in third place. That is wild. I'm we'll have to look at the stats. I can't confirm or deny right now, but it may be the biggest third place we've ever seen in the league. I'll definitely be in the Discord server later today poking Edwin to try and figure that out. But for now, we will soon hop over to another game. I know we're jumping around a lot, but that's kind of just what I like. Lot of games today. We're coming in at South 3. I think they have another game after this. But for me, this is, as I'm just glancing at the clock and realizing it's 10 minutes until I must go to bed, this will be the last one for me. Just a quick technical hiccup here. We'll be right back.
Dong.
The stream will not end when I leave, though. That will just be Nathan hopping in to cover for me. So we see this hand end with manga, and now we head to all last with another large negative. I don't know what it is about this past couple games. You hate to see it. It never feels good.
Pom.
So we see, let's see, a 3-Han hand sumo. I believe flips the
Pom.
standing order here. Sorry, we're dropping frames again. This will be back up shortly. And okay, there we go. Sorry about that, folks. We should be good to go again. We now have Kevin looking at kind of clunky hand. Looking to fill in a couple different shapes that are
That
not
last draw
terribly
is a
fun.
good start.
Yeah.
I'm looking around the table and I'm not sure exactly what Will is trying to do here, other than perhaps just take the 3,900 and stay in third, but a positive third.
Yeah, and there's some value to that. I mean, you're going to end positive.
I mean, theoretically, you can get a direct hit and it's enough, but
10 pie now waiting for 1-4, which is, since you've already pwned the ones, not the greatest.
yeah, no, the toy toy is
Ooh, shift to toy toy.
nobody in their right mind is going to cut a 3 or a 4 after seeing a 2 come out after that. So, but I mean, a Ricci will have to throw it. Which one do you want?
Mm-hmm.
I think you
I
just
mean, you
you,
got to get rid
just
of the
throw the
3.
3.
Everyone knows what it is.
You just throw the 3 because nobody knows what that is at all. I mean, yes, it happens to be a 4, but
Yeah, but no one knows that.
yeah, nobody knows that. It's obvious.
It could
Pretty
be
obvious
anything.
that it's next to it in the other case.
It could be an honor. Probably should be an honor. Could be a Dora. I mean, it's toy toy.
Yep.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness. Well, that gives Will a second place.
Jesus, dude.
Not in the way I expected. I expected not sumo and to have to deal in or something.
Another giant negative. Oh my god. On that extremely, no pun intended, ow, negative note, I'm going to head off. It was good casting with you, but we're gonna bring in Nathan now for the next couple games. So, good night. We're gonna take maybe a quick break while we figure out what's going on with the broadcast, and thanks for watching, everyone. But I am out.
All right, welcome back. I'm joined by Garrick now. Brett had taken off and gone to bed, so welcome, Garrick.
Hello. It's good night of Mahjong.
We've got another game of the same table as this one that watching with Kevin, Will, Eric, and Christian.
Looking like what? Kevin is our first dealer.
Yeah.
Will is South Seat. Christian is our Toyman, and Eric is our Kamicha. So yeah. I'm
Nothing
already
jumps out
seeing
at me right away at this table. It looks like Kevin's going to try to force a Honitsu here with the discard pattern, but it's a lot of floating honors.
Yeah.
And at the moment, only Will and Eric are holding one of the Chundora, so 2 remain.
Mm-hmm. Eric may be holding holding something for a possible Chanta or Junchan, given the 2 complete 789s, which could be fun. Oh, and Will does pair up the Dora, so if that Dora comes out from Eric, I'm sure he'll bone it. Or, yeah.
Right now, Eric only has 4 blocks to his Junchan, so if he gets, if he doesn't form one around that 8 pin, that Dora is probably not coming out.
Right.
This Chantadora 2 is just as good.
Oh. Hold on to the one so. For anyone who doesn't know, I am a very odd proponent of Jinchan and Chanta. It just seems to happen in my hands, so I like to support it whenever it happens. Dealer does open up for the Honitsu, looking like they could get a Yakahai in there as well for Dealer 3 Han.
Christian decides to give up on the Hatsu, thinking, well, one's the Dora indicator, you don't know where the other one is, for Tanya shapes.
Mm-hmm.
Chi.
You know, Bell's hand may actually sneak its way into a Honitsu as well if it continues this way. May also just choose to drop back a Sozu and take a wider Ishanten. Oh.
No con yet.
Yeah. That is not Tenpai for Will.
It is Suanko Ishanten, however.
Oh, God. Ooh.
Con.
Tenpai for Dealer.
Yeah.
Waiting on the 3
Just
mon,
the
4
3,
mon.
because there aren't any 4s left.
Yeah, that too. Right. I don't think you ever switch that. Oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Don't.
What world do you think that deals in? Ouch.
I mean, he did just con. You kind of want to expect it's Tenpai, but yeah, unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh. Dealer's hand might be a Sananko. Just already.
I kind of wanted to see a Suanko.
Yeah, I mean, those are always fun to see on stream.
Then I can see if somebody else pay a Yakuman Cabaret.
Yeah, it's not just you. For anyone who doesn't know, Steve is I feel like you've absolutely gotten hit by every single Yakuman no Yakabari in existence. So
Not quite, but I think I've had 4 or 5.
4 in Armel or just in
Armel, just
4
Armel.
or 5 in Armel. I haven't even had a single Yakuman at my table in Armel.
I think I counted it up that I've seen 6 Yakuman in Armel, and all of them were simoed on my deal, except for the one I won myself, which I just
yeah. So I've seen none, and you've been hit by 4. That's kind of crazy. Will is Ishanten now, I believe, but would like to use this Dora. Would love to grab an 8, so that's Tenpai for Dealer, waiting on 5/8 Mon for Hatsunomi. Oh, that's Tenpai. Richi Fudora for Will. Tenpai for Toyman. If they drop the 6 Mon into this, can't do it. And if they choose to get Tenpai another way, may have to deal in with this 3 pin, but I don't foresee that happening. Uh-oh. Can Kevin see the danger in this 6 pin? And yes. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Just sumo.
Yeah.
4 tiles per hell. Just sumo anyway.
Yeah. And that's a manga, just like that. So after dealing into the 9/6, I believe, immediately gets back 8,000 of it. Holy.
Oh.
Holy, okay.
I was immediately saying, "Where's the Haku?" But there already one is out.
Yeah,
One is going to follow it here in a minute.
yeah, real soon.
Oh my god!
My god! So this is a
Home.
ready-made Honitsu WWYD from Mangan.
Oh, okay. This hand plays itself.
Honitsu Toy Toy. Oh.
You got to be a little sad to see the Haku die, but this is fine.
I feel like you don't really care. This is also just really close to Tananko Suanko as well.
地
Can we see Chanta, Ipeiko, Honitsu, Yakuhai 2 waiting on Shaw?
Oh, but I mean, if the Knights Up comes out from Eric, I think you just pawn it for Tenpai on 6.
You do,
right?
yeah, of course you do. But if you draw the 7 so first,
Right. Oh, this coming out. It's Tenpai, right? That's Tenpai. On a Shanpon. Oh,
本
yeah. No 6-sos are currently held, so they're all on the wall, and 3 people could use them. Oh no.
相撲
there's no
wait.
Yaku.
Ooh, Yaku and actually misses out on the win because of that. And all of a
I'm
sudden,
not
Will
convinced
is
it would
first.
come out with a Ricci, to be honest.
Right.
But yeah,
Right. Is that the second, like, quote unquote Ipatsuma? Like, this one was like a kind of Ipatsuma because he opened for it, but immediately drew the Kanjan tile to win, I think.
yeah. I mean,
Right after he got them by. Well, that's pretty
hey, dude,
nice.
if you're feeling good with your sumo, you're feeling good with your sumo.
Yeah. Feels pretty good.
Now, this hand has improved a lot in 3 draws for Will. 'Cause
Yeah.
when I first thought it was terrible.
I mean, the fact that it's kind of this far away and we've had kind of 3 perfect draws is kind of saying something because it was not good at the beginning. We've got 1 Dora from in Toyman, 1 Dora in Kami. Other 2 are still on the wall.
I mean, Eric would really like to see a 3-mon here to move this hand along and find a head, but
Best I can do is a 4, I guess.
it's got the potential for a 1-2-3 Sanchoku, but it's a matter of just
Ooh. That's the 4th pair
finding
for
the
dealer,
power.
as well as a possible Ipeiko.
There's a possible Cheetoy end if you draw the wrong things.
Yeah, I mean, quote unquote wrong, but like nothing you draw is that particularly
Yeah, I
bad.
know. Like, I mean, if you drew a Haku right now, you'd have to be what do you do with it?
Ooh, that's an
Or,
odd
or
one.
another 9-mon, for example.
Yeah, Naimon, right. There's also a outside chance at Rian Peiko from Kevin on the left. That'd be fun.
Home.
That is Tentai, waiting on 7-mon. Oh, just draw every single 6-mon in existence. But yeah. Oh, that is the Peiko draw. Yeah, dropping 8 pin does give you G-Toy as well, should you get it. Oh, that's actually a G-Toy there as well. Nope, just kidding.
He definitely doesn't want to part ways with the Dora, and it can
For
be
good
really
reason.
hard to throw Dora into.
Oh.
This is Cheetoy.
That's G-Toy Tenpai.
Really hard to
Eat.
throw Dora into an open hand, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta see the Haku poem. Like, if there's Dora back there, you deal in, it's just bad.
Yeah.
The 1-2 so left.
Mm-hmm. Oh. That is. Oh, yeah. I can't really fight.
I mean,
So,
these 2 hands are completely bogged down by their Dora. They're holding.
Yeah. Exactly. Or technically, Ishanten Twinman is for a possible Richi Doritanki. Uh-oh. No, you don't. Yeah, you can fold out with the 1-mon. I don't expect it to come out. These players I know are all pretty disciplined, and you kind of don't expect them to deal in willy-nilly like that, so respecting the dealer Ricci is good. Still 1 in the wall. Just wait. Definitely having trouble finding a safe tile.
Don't.
And does deal in. Oh,
To the
right.
cheap.
Yeah, to the cheap hand.
Definitely.
Dealer's hand looking not too bad. Maybe Pinfu Tanyao.
At a quick glance around, it's the fastest hand of the bunch, but
Oh yeah,
none of them
for sure.
are. I mean, there have been hands that we've covered already where everyone's hand was better than every single hand of this table right now. So
Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot of pairs now. That's technically 3 pairs. Maybe any Peiko is at play if you happen to get a 7, but technically
if you
Shanten
draw a
can
7 right
pawn.
now, you just get 10 pi, and you'd be waiting
Yeah,
on it for that.
so it's still fast enough, yeah.
This is one of those hands where it's like it feels so slow. You almost just want to call, but then when you do call, you don't have a good weight
Right.
for this bad shabo.
I don't mind the 2-pin. 2 on too bad, but
No,
there
I mean,
goes the
if you're
last
pulling
one.
the Tumon, there's ways to
Oh,
upgrade
okay.
this Hozu to a better weight.
Yeah, right. 2 mon are held though
Also, I
now.
mean, with the 7 mana, that's an interesting swap. I guess that's probably Sakigiri to get rid of it.
Yeah,
Because
just saying I'm
there's a
gonna.
Sanchoku to be had for holding it forever, but
Yeah.
you
Oh,
don't.
does not pawn the 2 mon. Says I don't want the 1 hand, and I think the chances of this hand being Tenpai are kind of dwindling just because 7s are not looking too good either.
Now you can improve this a lot with a 4 or a 5 so as well.
True. Possible 1-2-3 Sanchoku for Eric on the right. There's your
Eat.
Tenpai.
Probably. One tile
One
weight.
one tile on the wall. And I mean, we've seen people get these today at the end of this game, so maybe we'll see it happen.
That's headless, but it is
Yeah.
Shanten. You have to cut the Dora though to take the
Does not want to.
Shanten does not want to, and I don't blame him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, is kind of out. Oh, this might, goad some 7-7s to come out. Oh,
Sumo.
The one tail will come out first, so that's Ichi, Simone, Keiko, Tanyao. Nowhere else still
for
4K all
Armagon.
significant hand.
Ooh, this hand starts with 3 pairs. Thinking there is a possible Honitsu way out, but I don't think so anymore. Not with the 466. It does have a Dora and a callable Yakai. Might be the play here. I see a lot of pairs around the table.
Yeah,
I see a lot.
4 pairs for 20 men. Just 2 in Eric's hand on the right.
Yeah, 3 for Will.
Home.
Yeah, Will appears to be looking at a possible 789 Sanchoku as well.
Mm-hmm.
Very distant, needs all 3 sevens.
Yeah, and refuses 1, so may just eventually cut that 8-9 pin. Who knows? Kevin Chat is actually Ishan 10, I believe, for a 2-3-4 Sanchoku as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kevin definitely the best hand here so far.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of ways for that to go. There aren't too many ways for that to go sideways and not have a good shot. Really, a 5 mon is the only terrible tenpai.
Right. Yeah, there you go. maybe as Kevin, you don't even want to reach. You could
Bringing
say,
a Dama and waiting for a Pinfu or a
the two
some
Monsanto upgrade.
or something is fine. And if I sumo it, I
Mhm.
just hit the button and take the win.
This is interesting for Christian. Maybe you want to drop the Pinzu and still kind of late Honitsu hedge. Although I'm assuming you would take a 5/8 chi for Tenpai.
Yeah, the three so is kind of hard to get because this is where the door is located on his hand.
Right.
Chi.
I think you would have to choose to take your Tenpai waiting on 3 so because you don't want to drop the Dora at this point too.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, do you swap this to a Shampon?
Each.
I don't think it's gonna make anybody deal in anymore. It doesn't make
Right.
any safer.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's like you're just gonna kick yourself.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Don't.
okay, never mind.
It is only 2 Han, so you can't be too unhappy about it, but
I mean, it
definitely
does come down to the
unfortunate.
fact that if you reach a 3 so and he had 1-3-3 or 1-3 waiting on a 2 instead of the other way around, he's still gonna deal in either way. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Like the
that's
dealer is
fair.
still pushing. That's
Right.
normal.
That's the reason why it came out. If anyone else would have probably folded on it, but
Yeah.
if your Tenpai
That's
is
why I kind
dealer,
of like rolled my eyes. Like it's so hard for this to come out. The wall just instantly proved
immediately
me wrong.
does. Yeah, sounds about right.
But I've heard that time and time again where people say like, "Oh, this will nobody will throw this." Is a complete fallacy because if somebody's got something they want to push, they'll push whatever.
Yep. Yeah. I fall prey to that a lot. I think. No one will throw
Quickly moving
this.
around the table here. Eric's got off to a very nice start. All the blocks are there. I got a Yorenke and Manzu, which can develop. Kevin has a Sanmen-chan and Pinzu, and is Ishan 10? No, not Ishan 10. Yes, Ishan
Yeah,
10.
Ishan
Excuse me.
10.
Yeah.
Yep.
One it needs a 1 so 5 so 6 so or north or 258.
I don't think 6-0 is Tenpai.
Sorry, 6 so is not Tenpai. You're right.
Yeah.
1-5 or north.
Okay. Yep. And I think we're Ishan 10 for Toyman as well. With the Remiamen 23560.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's perfect, Ishanten. Possible Tanyao. And we have 5 pairs.
The time for Dora North Tanki.
Yeah,
That's
for
why
sure.
Kevin just wants to get into Tenpai and Ricci because he's got 2
I
Dora.
know. Yeah, exactly. This is kind of. Yeah, you kind of had to break the 3-4-5. Yeah, we'll continue to throw it out. This is Tenpai on either 2-pin or 3-6-pin. Will Dama. Maybe looking for Tanya with 6-0, but. Oh, of course.
Each.
And now we're like, this can't get any better. Else we'll be reviewed. Yeah, definitely, probably we're getting the 3-mon that's cut as well because the Sanchoku chances are gone, but that didn't matter here.
Yeah.
Each.
Ooh.
Yeah, one so north.
One so North Dora Shampoo. Never expect the North to come out, and it is once cut. But the one so is actually totally live, which is spicy. Huh. Oh no.
I'm sure Eric is just happy that
Yeah.
that ended with him winning it because
Right.
getting chased on that weight, it's like, yeah, all the Suji theory works because the Shabo is a Suji. It's just not.
It doesn't.
I like roll my eyes and I'm like, oh, okay, fine. If I get a weight like that, I'm never happy about it.
The hand he started with is not particularly good. Lots of kanjans everywhere, and not
don't really have any value either.
Yeah. Does
The
get
nice thing
beyond
about
that.
having a lot of like loose tiles and ganchons is they can upgrade really quickly.
Yeah, just about every like non-honor or terminal kind of gives you an upgrade somewhere.
It's like Christian is committing to a Honitsu, cutting away the extra tiles that are not Manzu.
Right, and just with 4 completely lone honors.
Doesn't even
Always.
want the Dora. Okay, yeah, we're definitely in it.
Yeah, it's always a little awkward. You've already cut a 6. Do you really want the 9? I don't know. Oh, yeah. With that 9 so drop is well, not Kevin is looking for that 678 Sanshoku. Yeah, 4 pin as well. Oh. Huh. Does not. Oh, I guess has the 5 so pair. Doesn't want to. Doesn't keep
Could
the.
enter perfect Santen for a Pinfu, but you have to drop the Dora to do it. And that's
Right.
why he's precisely just cutting the 8 back.
Mm-hmm.
Because I suspect even if he draws wrong into the Manzu, for example, we'll see a
Kanchan Ricci for Dora.
Dora one, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, that's Itsu Ishanten. I'm not Ishanten, but Itsu. One off from the Itsu.
Yeah, it's still 2 Shanten. It has no head, and it's
Yeah.
choosing to get rid of the Penchon, which probably not too thrilled about the prospect of getting a 3-mon with the Honitsu.
That's Tenpai. You can Dama this for
52,
3 Han.
yeah.
Yeah. Does do so. And this Senso is kind of lone in dealer's hand. It might come out if they get Tenpai somewhere else.
Probably the other assumption
Just
is
kidding.
that Christian is just going to cut it as well.
Yeah.
Because
Eat.
Kargi Ricci's.
There's none left, though.
Mm-hmm.
Unless somebody chooses to just toss one.
Oh.
This is now 6 blocks, but you can cut the 3-mon pair.
You can cut 3-mon, yeah. 3-mon is safe.
Ahead, yeah.
That's Tenpai. Just kidding, it's not Tenpai. It is Tenpai. Oh, because of 3 pin, right.
Tenpai on the 4-mon.
Oh, that's Tenpai as well.
Eat.
Tenpai. We're definitely going to see a chase, yeah.
Doesn't take Tanyao. It thinks that because this 9-mon might deal in and says, okay, I'll take the safe 3 for Ricci Pinfu instead. Because it is confirmed Tanyao if you drop the 9-mon, right?
Yep.
Oh, and Will folded the hand correctly, cutting the deal in 2-pin. No, not cutting the deal in 2-pin, and thinking, oh no, Christian, not again.
Go.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden we got a really big fight for this second, third, fourth place, with all 3 of them separated by 700 points.
Well,
And
I'm
Will just kind of sitting up there.
I see a lot of Manzu across. I see a lot of Pinzu on the left, and I see a pair of the non-Dora held by Celsi. So,
Yeah. This could be an explosive hand.
yeah, this is going to be spicy. And then Eric's hand just isn't bad. It's got the shapes it needs to make it.
Uh-oh.
But yeah,
Well,
that's a little bit of a problem.
Red alert for the table. Dorapon. I feel like this juncture you kind of just call anything you can, 1-mon, 9-mon, and yeah.
You try not to pawn away your head completely, but this has enough pairs in it already.
Both, but you definitely will take the first one that comes, I imagine. I don't know. If you're me, you might take both and just be stupid and take your Tenpai on the Russian Tanki 5-pin, but that too. Okay, so now we're just Ishanten. You kind of expect to be able to pawn.
I probably wouldn't, but do you pawn 5 or 6 pin to go for a toy on top of it?
Do you need it? You have a Mongon.
You don't need it, but it's like the 1 and 9 should come out fairly quickly.
Yeah, there it
Right now, you
goes.
certainly don't change your good weight.
Right. Oh, you told me now you wouldn't pawn
No.
a 6 of. Okay. I
But
see.
I'm saying in general before that, if it comes out.
Okay. Because this would be the juncture I might be like, hey, because you can kind of expect the 1 mon to come out, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
So maybe
One
you,
mon
if
might.
you,
Well, the 1 mon is probably not going to come out when 2 mon was your last cut.
right? That's
Sumo.
fair. Doesn't matter.
Just 2 mon, as we say.
Yeah. And now Kevin's in first place. We move to South 1. Fun. It's been a pretty swingy game. It's actually been a lot of fun.
Kevin is the South pair again.
Yeah. Too bad it's not Dora this time. Oh.
And just get 2 Yagu high. It's fine. It doesn't quite make up all the value, but I think we're going to see Will go for a Honitsu.
Looking like it.
He does have that Dora, so we'll see.
Yeah. Maybe just trying to disguise it with the you don't want to make it too obvious.
Christian and Kevin are mochi mochi on the non, so they're going to have troubles finding that. Meanwhile, Eric is already. Eric is Ishanten.
Yep. Might be.
It's not a good Ishanten. It's going to be 6, 7, 8 mon or 4. So
yeah. I think Kevin is committing to a Chitoy with these, or just pawn, right? That or pawning twice. But as we know, we probably aren't going to see the South get pawned, so this might be stuck.
Home.
Oh, finally we'll get his Yakai and his Tempai on 5-8 so.
it's not quite how I envisioned that hand to go. That's for sure.
Mm.
I thought he'd try for something more expensive, but the draws came in the right way.
Yeah. Oh, that's another pair. Let's see if he'll. Oh. Should have taken the champagne. Would have Samoed if he did. That's always unfortunate. Oh, yeah.
Dome.
Only 1,000. Not super unhappy, but that makes the gap between first and second a little closer. Oh, his hand is probably just Pinfu. That's just. Yeah.
These shapes are really good. Like,
yeah, it's quick.
I'm not thinking of this as just Pinfu. I'm thinking like, how quickly can I reach you this and then get a Manga?
Right. I mean, yeah, that's fair.
If I get a Sumo Dora or whatever. Now the Dora is in the hand, so it's possible to get a little more. It's floating. It's not really helpful, but.
Ooh.
No, so I'm in Zishan 10 as well.
Yeah.
2 chances.
Right. Yeah, it does cut the tune. It is pawned. That looks like probably just double Yakai. Maybe a Dora pair up.
Is Ishan 10 as well? Yes. Not good though. Penchan Shabo Ishan 10.
Yeah, that's pretty yuck. Oh, that's an interesting draw. I feel like, I mean, obviously the most efficient is the Dora cut, but
the 9 is a compromise if you don't want to cut the Dora.
yeah, definitely thinking about it.
Theoretically, the 8 could go too, but I don't.
Yeah, it does take the 8 instead. Which probably means that the 9 is going to come out, and then they go just have Tanya as well, possibly. Oh, we're Tempai.
No Yaku.
No Yaku Tempai, yeah. Shampon Tuso 8 pin.
Well, that worked out fairly well. Now it's a Pinfu Ishan 10 for Will.
Yeah.
Huh. I might have kept that around instead of the 2 for the Sancho. Just cut the 2 mon instead and try to see. You could have Tanyao Sanshoku just Dama instead of the Richi.
Right, and yeah, Richi Pinfu.
That's my Sanshoku brain at work. So.
Oh, Eric draws the deposit deal in tile. Does have to throw it. Yikes. Richi puts Pinfu.
Oh my gosh. When the Pinfu hits or a 3, you know it's one of those days.
That's unfortunate. Just like that, it's blown wide open. What the heck? That's unfortunate. Did a dealer too? 18,000 is so many points. Huh. We are
Aaron is safe
Ishanten
tile. The
on the
only
right.
like, definitively safe tile I think he had was the Dora.
Yeah. Christian just Ishanten. For Richinomi, might be able to get the Penchant 3-mon wait for Ipeko, but
And Kevin is Ishan 10 for Pinfu.
oh,
No Sanchoku's here unless one of those sequences shift
a lot.
one
Oh no,
position.
yeah, go. Yeah, I wouldn't go either way, right? Oh,
Yeah.
that's Tempai. Do you take this 3-mon Penchant? Could Dama it, but I don't
Could.
entirely
Eat.
feel like there's any reason to do that.
No,
Oh,
thank goodness.
Eric, no. Eric, no. Okay.
This time avoids it. There's only one 3-mon left.
Yeah. It does cut the 8, yeah. Now you're kind of at an impasse, though. What's your next safest tile? Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no! Okay, the 9
Starts
first,
the 9.
and then Kevin can just swap his pair because with more 9.
Yeah.
Everyone tosses their 9. Oh my goodness!
Hatsu may come first. Still
Yep.
surviving. Still surviving. Maybe he'll sense the danger on this 9. On this 3, sorry.
Does the 2.
Suji 2, sure. Seven-pin save. Yep, that just came out. Okay, so he may have avoided this.
2-pin safe. The
Yep.
9. The 9 is blocked off. It's not Kabe yet. But if Kevin here cuts, now it is. The 7-pin is all out, so the 9-pin is Kabe.
Yep. Goes for the Nakatsuji 8. Oh, yeah, Nakatsuji 8. Yeah, so that's okay too. We'll see if anyone else sees this 9-pin being covered. Oh, we Sumo's it.
There it is. There's the last one. So.
Sumo Ipeko. We've seen a lot of these like last
At least
in the
this
wall.
time there was nowhere on it.
Yeah.
But that's pretty important for Christian because now he's back above 30K on the
Yeah.
So
I want to jump over to Will's hand. That hand is nasty. Possible. Ipeko. I guess you have the 5-5 pair, but she could be Jinchan Ipeko. That's always fun. Actually, Eric's hand looks pretty good there.
yeah, Will really trying to decide what to cut there. That 9 draw is weird.
Yeah.
I mean, you can probably make justifications for throwing it back. You can make.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Is it Rion Peiko?
If you draw 1 pin, you can drop 5-so, 5-so, and have Rion Peiko Jinchan.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
You probably don't need to reach yet for 50,000 points, but the 2, but that doesn't really help.
Yeah, that just pushes you more towards.
It just gives it to Chitoi. We don't know that. No, that's boring.
Yeah, Chitoi's so normal.
There's only 1 8 left, and there's only 1 8-mon left though.
Yeah.
That's
6s.
It's not great, but if you draw the Dora, you just keep it. And you take
right. Of course, yeah. But we want to see Rion Peiko.
We do, yeah.
We don't want Richie Pinfu.
It would be Richie Peiko at that point.
That's not Tenpai, right? Oh,
no.
You could kill it.
If you really want the Rion Peiko, you just throw it back.
Yeah.
Very good.
I approve of this. Yes, let's go. All the meanwhile,
I can hype up the meme Yaku all I want when I'm commentating. Yeah. I can't bring myself to do it in my own game.
Right. Eric is still sitting here, kind of Ishanten, just hoping for something. Oh, Dora for dealer. Still has 2 Conchons, 3 Conchons though. That's kind of sad. Oh, how do you manage to get? That's Tenpai. Yeah, only on 8th mon, but
7
that's a tiny call. Are we going to see the Tsumo of the last tile again? Ooh.
Oh no, that is
Eat.
very loose in that hand now. Like there's so many
Oh.
realms where Christian just deals in.
Yeah. And Eric is
What do we have going on with Eric here? Eric has taken
Richi
258.
Pinfu 258. Yeah, that's a good weight.
Richi Pinfudora.
Yeah. All 8s are gone. There's 1, 2
Sumo.
left.
There it is.
What? What?
Pinfudora. Any era? One.
Ura
Like,
for
the clutch
Mangan.
one era for the Mangan.
Yeah. Gets
That really
10,000
helped
points.
Eric out, and now
Yeah.
it's back to
The regular floating Uma of the 15 and not the 20, which is really nice.
yep.
Oh.
Oh, we have a brief hiccup. When I looked at it briefly, I thought I saw 2 dragon pairs in one player's hand, and dealer had a pair of non.
I don't know how you saw
Oh,
that.
it
You're
rotated.
correct.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
right.
you
Yeah,
are
Eric's the
correct.
dealer.
Good
He has a
job.
pair of non, and yeah, Kevin or Will had the 2 pairs of dragons.
Boom.
Yes, there it goes. Stuff
Boom.
comes out, that gets pawned. So yeah.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
you can't
to
really afford to
Haku
wait
are,
around if you're Eric in light of the other pawn. You want to outspeed
yeah.
them.
And your hand is pretty fast too. You have a Dora, you've got shapes, so
You have no pair.
right.
That's the problem here.
Yeah. Oh.
You really want to pair up Pinzu or
Anything other than your Ryunben, I guess. You wouldn't mind pairing up Dora. I don't feel like you'd care too much.
that is a weird. That's Tenpai, but it's very weird Tenpai. It's waiting on the 2, and it's not San. It's like one off from Sanshogu, but it can never get there
Yeah.
Eat.
because the last 1 pin is missing. It's on the table.
Oh.
8
Richi Pinfu on 5/8 pin with the Dora. Richi Pinfu Dora over there.
It's a 5 tile weight. You can see 3 on the
Yeah.
4. You see 4 on the table, or there's 4 tile weight.
Christian trying to get back above 30K. Richi Sumo Pinfu Dora. Yeah, that does it.
Well, even Ron will do it because he gets the stick back.
Oh, right.
3900 is fine.
Oh, that's Tenpai. You have to take
See.
that, don't you? Yeah. We're taking the not that it's
Genbutsu weight.
yeah, not that it's particularly
Only one more.
It's also Tenpai now on the Tuso for
No.
Sansoku. He got there.
When did that change? I missed that completely.
He drew the Anko of Forso instead of the pair.
Oh my
and cut
goodness.
The 4
Okay,
pin.
well that works.
Wow, just like that.
It was like, oh, Sanshoku. I'm like, I didn't notice the Sanshoku, and usually I notice them right away.
Well, we saw it, and then we're like, "Oh, it's impossible." They kind of forgot about it. Then we came back to it, and it got there because of the Anko of the Anko Forso instead. But yeah, that'll be Will in first place with 32.4, Kevin in second with a plus 11.5, Christian with a negative 12.3, and Eric with a negative 31.6. That unfortunate Ura 3 into the dealer Hanes. That's the only issue. No Ura 3. This is fine, but.
Yeah,
You
it
know.
wasn't a 5, which we saw
Yes,
earlier.
God, at least that. Yeah, that was fun. Anyway, I do think that's the last game we have of the night, right? Yeah, that looks like it. I don't see any other notifications of new
I think
games.
so. Personally, I've been at it. When do we start?
5 o'clock, so 4 hours ago.
4 hours of this, yeah, which is fine. I enjoy it, but after
Yeah.
a while, it tires me out.
Tired, yeah.
Well, I can't pay attention to all 4 hands at once. Some of you have more practice at it than me. I don't know how you start reading these tiles sideways and stuff. I'm like,
Yeah. It's something you kind of get better at the more you do it too. Kind of.
yeah, of course.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, everyone, thanks for watching. It was a great night of mahjong. Lots of fun games, big swinging games, and as Brett has mentioned, some big negatives. It was a lot of fun though. Yeah, just very exciting mahjong. As you can see, all our socials, we have our at American Richie on Twitter, AmericanRichie.org is our website, and then tinyurl.com/IRMLYT will take you to our YouTube, where we put all of our VODs up, and you can take a look. If you would like to join us, go ahead and go to the website. It's a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it. So if you want to play some, join us in playing some, American Richie Mahjong League, go ahead. This is Garrick. Thanks. Of course, Brett, who was here before, and Steve for casting as well. And of course, thanks, Nathaniel, for broadcasting the entire night. That's it for us today. Thanks, and hope to see you again.
Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for joining us.